This is Jerry Satterley with Texas Avocados. Again, we're kind of phasing out the black fruit, and the ponchos are all off a tree. There's one on the left is a poncho. I'm just waiting for it to ripen so I can eat it. And there's one of the bigger black fruit. Then these are a couple of opals that I just picked and let them ripen. And you see my cell phone there. And the opals, in my opinion, taste the closest to the fruit that comes out of the store, the HEB fruit, as I call it. And I just kind of give you a sense of how much bigger they are. Again, my favorite eating is the poncho. It has a more creamy and buttery taste. It, to me, even surpasses the taste of the HEB avocados. If I had it all to do over again and planting my trees, I would probably have more ponchos than I have opals. I have 3 opals, and it was kind of by accident, but that's really not a bad thing. So just give you a little awareness. We're just coming into the opal phase, and probably by the end of September they will all be done. So it's just kind of a fun time of the year, and I'm going to show you what they kind of look like on the tree. Okay, I'm going to I kind of have to find them here. I was just looking at them a while ago. I thought I had it in my mind where they are. See, there's 2 of them. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Right behind that other one. Anyway, this is kind of a mess trying to find them on this tablet. I can see them and everything, but I can't. There they are. Right there, there's a couple. And down there, if I could just get it in my field of view. Let me, here we go. So, right here, there's some. There it is. It's not as easy to do this one-handed as you might think. So, anyway, this is what they look like on the tree. There it is. Oh, they are bigger. The only tree, the tree that has bigger fruit is the Wilma, and I won't have any Wilma fruit this year, but they are considered a large fruit. To me, anything under 3 inches is small, and between 3 and 4 inches is medium. Anything over 4 inches is, I would consider, large. I'm going to show you how the priors are looking. Okay, these are the priors. These are the smallest, and they are all under 3 inches. That one's a little sunburned. It doesn't hurt anything. There's one down there. One over there. There's that one. There's 3 up there, 1 there, and there's 3 of them down there. Now the prior is the most cold hardy of all the trees, but there's not that much difference between 14 and 17 degrees. It's supposedly, as you can see, it has a lot of fruit for a small tree. It is a big producer, a heavy producer, as they say. So anyway, kind of depends on where you're at, but you know which one. You know, it's just such a fine line. You know, between 14 and 17 degrees. So I'm not going to, you know, they're all worth having. This will have more fruit as the tree gets bigger, but they will be smaller fruit. So everything kind of has its own merit and its own value system. So we're just kind of waiting for the opals to come in full season and their ripeness, and then waiting on the fall rains. It's still 105 plus or minus every day. We had rain about a week ago, and since then it's been hot, just like it always is in August. And we're just waiting on the fall season. I've got some more trees to plant. I'm going to show you what I'm going to plant. Okay, these are my 2 Don Juans that I'm going to plant. They have grown a lot. They're still in these pots. I bought this one in the spring. It's grown quite a bit. And this one I bought last fall. It got burnt real bad in the freeze. You can see it going up at 7.5 feet tall. And the one I bought in the spring is up over 6 feet, because that's a 6-foot fence. That's kind of your measuring scale. And they have both grown tremendously. And I'm also going to plant this Joey. Let me back up. It's approaching 6 feet and it's real bushy, so it has bark on it. And this is another thing. You see that bark? That's when you know it's really time to plant a tree, when it starts forming bark. They will start kind of getting a white, kind of a chalky look to the green, and then next thing you know, it'll have bark. And see all my chili patin? Now, folks, some people say you can't grow chili patins unless it goes through a bird's system. This time last year, these were peppers, and they've done all this growing. They're up over 5 feet tall, and they were just a pepper this time last year. Same with this one. It's up real tall. And this is my Charlie tree, and it's grown quite a bit. It came from Bill Snyder. It's not on the market. It's one that he grafted. It comes off kind of a famous local tree that's never been commercially propagated. If you ever in Divine, there's a restaurant called Charlie's. Well, that tree comes off his famous tree. I did a video on his tree back in the spring. So I've got plans for the fall, and my yard is going to be so full of trees. Somewhere I'll have to make a decision on thinning them out a little bit. But these are my seedlings from last year. So plant your seeds. If you get any of these seeds, these are all Mexican seedlings. Plant them, and you just never know how it'll turn out. Every seed is a potential tree, and just kind of look at it that way. If it makes it, it makes it. If it don't, well, don't. You didn't have anything to lose. Just plant it. So anyway, my big trees are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Almost reaching to the sky. Look at that bad boy. He's going way up there. And the same with the big grande. They're just going taller and taller and taller. These were about 10 feet tall in January when they had that freeze. Now they're every bit of 14, might be 15. The scale there is the 8-foot patio cover, the 6-foot fence. So it's every bit of 14, maybe 15. And I'm kind of anticipating by this time next year, or at least the spring of 19, they'll be 20 feet tall. So this is all a miracle in process, just like you and I are. We're all a living miracle and proof that there is a God. Just let Him make out of you what He wants. God bless you.